Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Got some gaming projects to cover for you guys today. You guys know that we're in a bloody market right now. Gaming coins are getting absolutely crushed, so now is the time to jump into them. So I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, and let's jump into it. Alright, today I'm going to cover some of my favorite gaming projects, and I'm going to cover one on this video that I've never covered on my channel before, so let's jump into it here. Alright, so we've got a market cap total for crypto of under 2.5 trillion market cap, total crypto market cap right now. It's been a bloody week in crypto. A lot of people are getting upset because their portfolios are down a lot. To me, it's like Black Friday, and I'm jumping into some of these coins, adding more to my portfolio, getting my dollar cost average down, and getting ready for this massive bull run that'll hopefully come later this year into 2025. So Bitcoin at 65,000 and Ethereum's right around 3,500. Ethereum's holding pretty strong here. I mean, Bitcoin itself really isn't doing bad, but yet it could come down to that $60,000 mark and really make these alts get crushed. So you got to kind of keep that in mind. You don't want to go all in on some of these coins, even though they're fantastic buys right now, because the prices could potentially come down a little bit lower yet, or significantly lower. We don't know. But right now, a lot of these are in some excellent buying zones. So now's the time to really DCA and get your bags built up for this bull run that should hopefully be coming here later this year. The first project I'm going to cover on here is Myria. It's down to 0.0038. Now, this is a little bit higher than my entry price last year. It's up about 2x from my entry price, somewhere in that range. So I think I picked it up on an average of 0.0015, somewhere in that range. So it is up a little bit, but it's still in a fantastic buying zone for Myria. This one's at about 74 million market cap. I expect this one to probably do a 20x from here in the upcoming bull run. Myria's been really bullish, and it was already up a lot from this earlier. If we go back to the 1 year here, you can see it got all the way up to almost 1.5 cents. So it was up more than a 5x, about a 5x or so from its current price. So right now is the time to be picking up some Myria and adding it to your portfolio if you're looking for a safer gaming play that still hasn't had a full bull run yet, because you want kind of the virgin coins that haven't gone through a bull run yet. We call those virgin coins because they've never been through a full bull run. They're still fairly new coins, or some of these are brand new coins as well. And those are the ones that usually make the most gains in their first bull run. The next one I'm going to cover here is Engines of Fury. This one is getting pounded a lot because there's more tokens coming into circulation. So there is that, there is tokens coming into circulation, diluting the value some. But you got a lot of selling pressure on this one because a lot of people bought it at the new launch. It launched just recently here. If we go back to like 1 month ago, a little over a month ago, so back here in mid-May is when it launched, and it was up to like 90 some cents at one point. Now it's down to 20 cents. It's down to the ICO price right now. So Engines of Fury is an absolute steal. I've been adding a ton of this to my portfolio, and if it gets down below the ICO price, I'll probably add more. But I've got a lot of this in my portfolio now, and I'm going to start focusing on some of the other coins that I'm a little bit underwater on, and start adding some of these gaming projects while they're cheap right now. Games for a Living, GFAL. This one is in an excellent buying zone. It's actually just under my dollar cost average price from last year when I was first accumulating this one. And I might add some more GFAL in my portfolio as well. This one here is only at under 22 million market cap. And I think this one is a great project, and it'll likely do well in the upcoming bull run. They do have some great team members and some great partnerships. So this is one that I have in my portfolio, and it's one that I'll probably add some more of. And there's some other ones on here that the last one I'm going to cover on this video, I don't have in my portfolio yet, but I'm going to start adding it now because it is in a great buying zone. But GFAL is one that I've been looking at, and it's down in a good buying range now, and I'll probably start adding more to this to my portfolio. So this is one that you guys might want to take a look at. The next one on here is Space Falcon. It's FCon. Now this one basically is a project that's on like the Solana blockchain. If you go down here, you can see that you can pick it up on KuCoin, Gate.io, Radium, and Jupiter. Most people just pick it up on like Jupiter, Radium, Dex, and you can pick it up on there if you don't have access to Gate.io or KuCoin, because some of the U.S. residents don't have access for that. So basically, you would send Solana to your Soulflare or your Phantom wallet, and then you use the Dex, the Radium Dex, or the Jupiter Dex, and you can swap your Solana for FCon, the FCon token, FCON. So you can find that. And basically, you want to make sure you're getting the legitimate FCon project. So you can go to CoinGecko here and copy this address and paste that into the coin slot for one of those dexes to make sure you're purchasing the correct coin when you're swapping for it. So make sure you do that. The next one I got on here is Alumia. This one has come down quite a bit. I think it's under my buying average, just under my buying average right now, or right around it. I think my average on is 0.008. So it's right about the average that I had on this one. This one is a good gaming project. It's only 4 million market cap. Now this one's a higher risk play because the game is still in full development and it's still in beta mode. So it's like a really, really big AAA game that they're building, and it's been kind of sitting dormant. And a lot of people are not paying attention to this one right now. But this one, if it does get a lot of traction and the game gets launched publicly, where it's actually a fully playable game, I don't know when that's going to happen. That's the only question I have on this one. So this is one I wouldn't add a whole lot to my portfolio, but it's definitely one you want to have in your portfolio if you're looking for like a high risk, high reward gaming play, because the market cap on it is pretty low. And if it does really well, it does have some good backers. It's backed by Animoca Brands and some of the others that are really good projects. But if it does take off, I think this one will do really well. But right now, I've been focusing more on Engines of Fury, because that one I think is right now a bigger gaming project than this, and is on a lot more exchanges, and is currently at half the market cap of Alumia. So I'm not adding any more Alumia to my portfolio. I've been adding a ton of Engines of Fury. So this is one that you want to take a look at. The last one I want to cover in this video is Meados, and the token is called Second, SECOND. Right now, this is under 1 million market cap. So this one launched recently back here in April of this year. And this one here is one that you probably want to add a little bit to your portfolio. Obviously, it's a really high risk play because the market cap is under 1 million. And but if we'll take a look at the website here and their X page, and I'll show you why I'm going to invest in this one. This is on Avalanche, which is a good sign. So Avalanche projects did pretty well when gaming was hot a few months back. So definitely one that you want to add to your portfolio, at least a little bit of. And it's not financial advice, by the way, guys, so just keep that in mind. But it is available on Mexi, so you can pick it up on Mexi. Trader Joe, it's a DEX that you can swap on Avalanche. And Gate.io is another one that you can, if you have access to Gate.io, you can pick it up on there. But I'm going to probably pick this one up on Mexi, even though the liquidity looks like it's pretty low on Mexi, so it might be a little difficult to pick it up on there. But, the overall liquidity on this one is, their trading volume on this one, the overall trading volume on this one is pretty low. But it looks like Mexi has the highest trading volume with 346,000, so it's probably the easiest place to pick some up. Go to the website here. It talks about how they're planning on having a PC and Mac version game, an iOS Android version, and they're planning on being on Steam and Epic Games and Xbox and PlayStation. If they can pull this off, this one will do really well. And it looks like they do have some good partnerships on here, and they do have a fairly big following on X as well. So their team worked on some of these games here that you may be familiar with, Heroes and Empires, and some of these others as well. So their team, I guess, is fully doxed according to this website here. So you want to do some more in-depth research on this. I might do a separate video on this one soon just to cover it in more detail, but I wanted to show the website and their X page on here because I haven't covered it before. So if we go to their X page here, they got 97,000 followers approximately, and it says they have grants by Avalanche, Microsoft, Google, and more. So you can check this out on their X page, but you know, they are regularly posting on their X page and keeping the community engaged. So this one does look pretty promising. Definitely one that I want to have in my portfolio, because if this were to get into, like, you know, the hundreds of millions of market cap, potentially you could really see some serious gains. So these gaming projects right now, you know, could be really worthwhile investing in while nobody's talking about them right now. They have over 1,200 posts on their X page, which is a good sign as well. And it looks like they've been on here since March of 2017. So this has been around for a long time, even though they just launched a token recently. So it looks like they've been building this one for a while. But these are the gaming projects that I want to cover in this video, guys. I know there's a ton of other ones out there, okay? I know that. So you guys can put those in the description below, other ones that you want me to cover on my channel. I'll try to take a look at some of those. These are the ones that I'm interested in investing in right now, and ones that I'm already invested in. I do have a few other gaming projects that I'm not covering in this video that I'm still invested in, that I think are good projects. But these ones right now I know are great buying zones, and you know, I think that they're good projects that you might want to take a look at. And I'm going to add some of this Meados, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, to my portfolio, because I think that this one could potentially have some serious gains on it. But take a look at these projects, guys. I'd love to hear from you in the comment section below on what gaming projects you're most bullish on, that are the greatest buys right now that have been getting crushed recently with this market. If we take off into a big bull run like we hopefully will, and these gaming projects come back, there's going to be some massive gains out of these projects if you got into them while the prices are absolutely low. Now, this isn't financial advice, guys, because I don't have a crystal ball and I can't tell you what the market's going to do, but I'm betting my chips and I'm going all in on some of these gaming and AI plays while the prices are low, while nobody's talking about them, while the prices are getting crushed. But that's pretty much what I got for this video, guys. I appreciate it. We'll see you on the next video.